Hi everyone, my name is Darlene Spurrier and I'm the Director of Student Services for Talbot County Public Schools. We are so very fortunate to be one of 3 school districts in the state of Maryland to receive the MD Aware grant. AWARE stands for Advancing Wellness and Resiliency in Education. We received the grant during the 2020-21 school year and it will take us through the 2025 school year. This grant has allowed us to more intensely focus on the mental health and wellness of our students, our families, and really the whole community. So we are extremely thankful to have this opportunity.
I'm Sherry Spurrier. I'm the principal of Easton High School, and I am very grateful for the opportunity to discuss some of the things that we've been able to do as a school with the MD Aware grant money that we received. One of the things that we have been able to do is really expand our Yellow Ribbon suicide prevention program, and how we have done this is by giving our staff increased training so that they are able to look for the warning signs that students may be exhibiting. We also purchased t-shirts for every single student in the school. It actually allows for opportunities for our staff and students to have conversations around suicide prevention and awareness. It also helps us know that we're all in this together and that when challenges come up, we can face them together as a team. It's really helped with the stigma of having mental health issues, whether they're long-term or have come up recently.
Hi, I'm Elle.
I'm Tucker.
And we're both juniors at St. Michael's High School. So today I'm going to be talking about the Yellow Ribbon program and how through this program we are able to decrease the stigma of depression and anxiety by showing that it's okay to ask for help. We have designated days where we wear these awesome t-shirts and show our, wear yellow and everything, show our support. And it's really nice to raise awareness and show that it's okay to not be okay.
It's okay to ask for help.
Hi, I'm Thalia. I'm an 8th grader at St. Michael's Middle School, and I'm here to talk about the Yellow Ribbon card. The card is a hotline to help save a life. I carry my card. It's always in my school bag. It has been there since I got it. I just always keep it there.
The Youth Mental Health First Aid Program is a wonderful way for adults to learn how to be more proactive in recognizing signs and symptoms regarding mental health problems and behaviors, and helping to be proactive in preventing crises. And if a crisis situation does happen, this program helps us with ways to de-escalate the situation and also proper methods to respond appropriately.
I'm Logan Charis. I'm the school social worker at Chapel District Elementary School and Tillman Elementary School. I'm also a certified youth mental health first aid instructor. So I work with the other instructors in the county and we provide trainings to parents, staff members, and community members on how to recognize the signs and symptoms of mental health challenges in youth. We have a lot of resources and partnerships with other community members and organizations so we can help connect any students and families to any resources that they need and also provide them with any support that we can.
I'm Lisa DeVerick, principal here at Easton Elementary School. I'm here to talk a little bit about the Maryland Aware Grant and what that has afforded our school. We have had the luxury of having behavioral specialists, and they go in and do observations of students who are struggling both behaviorally and academically. This affords the teacher a fresh set of eyes to look and see what the students are doing, giving the teachers feedback and specific strategies to utilize to improve the behavior and the academics. Our behavioral specialists have also participated in our multi-level intervention process, or our MLIP team. And there they also give us feedback and some direction as to where to go with our students who are struggling behaviorally. They have attended our committee meetings, specifically PBIS, and it's been really great to have a fresh set of eyes on our school and on our PBIS process.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Julius. I'm the behavior specialist and teacher consultant for Talbot County Public Schools. I work with all schools, all levels, and all teachers, and all of our friends that attend the Talbot County Public School system. My job is to work with teachers, administration, the therapists and other social workers and everyone that works in the school system in order to help our students succeed the most, whether that's helping a teacher interact with a student interacting with other students. Really anywhere I can help, I'm an additional resource when students are presenting behavioral issues or behavioral health issues within the school system.
I'm Jody Coleman. I'm the principal of Easton Middle School. I currently have a school of 840 middle school students, 6th through 8th grade. And through the Maryland Aware, we were able to add another position to our school called the Family Navigator. Now, middle school is a really unique time in a student's life and can be very challenging. We see our students come in as elementary school students, and then they start to transition to young adults. And there can be lots of growing pains. So having a person on our staff that is solely dedicated to just our building and helping our families navigate that transition time has been very helpful. Now, Miss Melanie Rodriguez is our current Family Navigator that we have. She is located right in our guidance office, and she communicates daily with our guidance counselors and our social workers. She will make telephone calls, she does home visits, she does parent conferences, and really just bridges the need of our students if they're having attendance issues, if they've had some changes in their family or their home life. We've all heard that saying that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it's been a definite addition to our village to have a Family Navigator with Miss Melanie Rodriguez.
The services I provide for the students and families, I work with them on attendance, discipline, residency, homelessness, counseling. I go to IEP and MLIP meetings to be an advocate for the families and the students. I also serve as a liaison between school departments, and I'm also a referral service for outside agencies and community resources.
Hi, my name is Tara Blades, and I am a school counselor at Easton Elementary School. Last year, I had the opportunity to go through the ACE interface training as part of the Maryland Aware Grant. This training is an excellent training that educates teachers on how to implement strategies into the classroom so that they can work with students who have had prior trauma. Prior trauma can affect students' both physical and emotional development. As a result of this training, it has been really great for us at Easton Elementary School because we have educated our teachers and they are able to use more trauma-informed practices in their classrooms.
So what really made me want to have mindfulness in my classroom was the science behind trauma. So in our teaching profession, you know, there's so many things that are thrown at us to try and new tactics, but the science behind trauma with students and the ACEs that students are experiencing, this really helps them regulate themselves, being able to incorporate the mindfulness techniques into our classroom. So the first thing the class did teach us was how to regulate our own selves so that we could share that even with our students and co-regulate with our students, because the students having big feelings and the teachers really needed to learn how to regulate themselves during those situations so that we can share that with our students. And that has been very beneficial with me. So when students do have big feelings, I can not so much worry about that behavior, but really look and fine-tune what that behavior is. So why are the students misbehaving? And so I can really get to the root of helping them instead of reacting. One of my students that we've had came in very upset, just wanted to be home. He did not want to be at school, would kick, throw, really had a hard time regulating himself. And through allowing him to know that big feelings are normal and the things that he's feeling are feelings that everybody has, really helped him learn that those feelings aren't abnormal, that what he wasn't feeling, he wasn't different than anybody, he was the same as me or any other person in the classroom. He really started to connect to the different techniques we were using, as far as using the deep breathing or the spaces. We have a safe space in our class where he can go and journal or practice his deep breathing. And he really embraced that. And I think that it was something now that he will even stand up in the class and say, we all have big feelings and we need to breathe or take a deep breath and that feeling will pass. And I think that's what we're trying to get them to, get that connection that that feeling is big and it's okay to have it and everybody has them and they will pass, but we just need to learn the techniques to help us with them. We're gonna practice something. So we're gonna do some calm down. So let's talk real quickly about how we should treat our friends. Can everyone do our growing friendship wish? Let's do this. Ready?
May all that I think, say, and do not hurt anyone and help everyone.
Good job. Well, we're going to read a story today called Little Monkey Calms Down. But before we do that, I want us to do some practicing our belly breathing. So when we take our breaths, right, we have to do big belly breaths, right? So that's our brain food, right? It makes our brains calm down. So I want us to practice our big belly breaths. So to do that today, I have some little pom-poms.
Pom-pom!
So I want everyone's going to lay down on their backs, nice and still. We're going to put a pom-pom on our belly button.
Pretzel breath.
Can you show us pretzel breath? Where's our pretzel breath? So we can take our pretzel breath, right? Here's your pretzel breath. Can you show us what pretzel breath looks like this? Cross them over. Turn your thumbs down. Grab your hands and go. All of my friends are here today, so is there anybody that's a little sad today that just needs a little extra love that would like to be put in the wish you well? Maybe think of the person who you love so much that fills your heart with big joy and love. Breathe it in and send it out to Tiago and
Feels good.
Ready? One more time. Ready?
Hi, my name is Allie Ketterman, and I'm the Maryland Aware Grant Coordinator for Talbot County Public Schools. As coordinator, I track various data points and update our TCPS team at weekly meetings, as well as updating the state team at monthly meetings. This data, including number of referrals, disciplinary data, and interest from stakeholders and training signups, helps us to assess our needs, adjust our plans, and strategize for future implementation.
I am Dr. Rob Schmidt, the Mental Health Coordinator for Talbot County Public Schools. Working with Project Aware through the mental health implementation piece of it, what we're looking at is how to train staff and students on identifying the signs and symptoms of depression and psychological symptoms using mental health first aid. Because of the extensive training that our staff and our students actually have experienced this year and last year, as we're entering in September year 3, is that we've increased mental health referrals to 401. These are students that have been identified for mental health needs. So if you take consideration 401 mental health referrals, the last 21 years we've had 200 or averaged 217 mental health referrals per year consistently. So we are well over that because of the training and the confidence that our students and staff have in reducing the stigma associated with mental health and accessing services and being identified to access services. In addition to that, we've completed 150 risk identification suicide kits, risk assessments on suicide risk assessments on our students, which has prevented suicide. In addition, we've had 86 threat assessments completed this year. And so we are really doing everything that we can. And because of Yellow Ribbon and using the Yellow Ribbon card, we've been able to look, and 2 students have used the Yellow Ribbon card to self-identify, to say, hey, you know what? I'm having thoughts of hurting myself. And they've given this card to their school counselor. So we're very thankful for our students, knowing that that is a piece of the training they received this year and how to be a link and save a life.